Now I'm going to start by going through something for this topic first. Yeah, I'll share my screen now. You take a look. Yuanjia, can I check? Have you already done this chapter?
Which chapter?
This chapter is on the periodic table, elements, compounds, mixtures. If you look at your textbook,
I did a
okay.
bit.
You did a bit, so started already lah.
Yeah.
So it's chapter 3. All right, so let's see. We are not looking at the worksheet yet. We are actually looking at my slides. Okay. Right, so you should be able to see this. Now, so this topic is basically under chemistry, classified under chemistry. Okay, and then you are learning about the periodic table. Important that you know where to find the periodic table in your book. Do you know where? Benla, where is the periodic table inside your book?
No idea. Probably in one of the pages, but then
Okay.
I don't really memorize the pages.
The last page. I don't think you can see my book, but you try to look at your textbook last page. Okay? Last page, you should have it. I think you can see now for mine. All right? It's actually on the last page. You try to open up your textbook now. Turn to the very last page. It's actually printed on the back cover. You see it? Okay, so this is the periodic table. If you look at the periodic table, very interestingly, you see hydrogen right at the top, right? Out of nowhere, it's just right at the top, almost in the center portion, right? Okay, why is hydrogen there? There's a reason for it. Later, I will explain to you. Okay, and then you see many numbers, many alphabets also. Okay, yeah. I will be covering a little bit about this, but I'm sure some of you already learned in school. Now, why is it that, we are studying all these? Because there are so many substances in the world. Okay, and if we don't know how to classify them, it's very difficult for us to find things that we need. Okay, we can't even determine the properties. We can't find any trend. We can't make any prediction. If so many substances, how are we going to classify them? Okay, so today, you're just going to start, or you already started in school. Okay, you learn about pure substances and the impure substances. Okay, so you must take note. It's a very important thing you must know from now on. A pure substance has a fixed melting and boiling point. Can you share with me? Okay, you can unmute yourself, or any of you, just unmute yourself and then share with me what is the melting point of water. What is the melting point of water?
0.
0 what?
0 degrees.
0 degrees what? Yanjia, try, you're already almost there. 0 degrees.
Celsius.
That's right. Okay. If you were to say 0 degrees, do you know that just by saying degree alone is actually a measurement of angles? Do you know that? How many of you know that? Put out your hand. Yeah, how many of you know that? Yes, it's important. Don't make this kind of error. Don't make this kind of mistake, okay? So if you get the habit, sooner or later, when you are writing down temperature, you're going to write 0 degree without the capital C. Capital C is important because it's the proper unit, degrees Celsius, for temperature. Now, he said that, water has this melting point, 0 degrees Celsius. How about the boiling point? How about the boiling point of water? Lisha, do you know?
100 degrees Celsius.
Yes, 100 degrees Celsius. If I have a colorless liquid, let's say I have a container okay, and it contains something that's colorless, can I just say that, oh, this is water? Okay, somebody pass you a container and say, unlock, this is water, drink it. Would you?
You're asking me if someone give me a cup with liquid and say that it's water.
Yes. Would you just drink it? The person asked you to drink it, would you?
No, looks can
Why
be
not?
deceiving.
Yeah, okay, that's one. Okay, you don't know what it is. It may carry no color, it may carry no smell, but you cannot be certain that it's definitely water, right? Okay, let me teach you something today. If you want to find out if that is water, you can try to boil some of it, take a portion of it, right? Boil it. That's the boiling point. Okay, test the boiling point. If it is pure water, it must boil.
Can you just you put fire on it and test is it alcoholic? Put a flame on it and test if it's alcoholic.
If you want to
But
get
we-
yourself burned, sure, go ahead.
But we are not suspecting it to be alcohol, isn't it? Somebody just pass you a container and then this is colorless, and then they say, oh, unlock, this is water, trust me, just drink it.
No, I'll never drink it. I'm a very paranoid person.
Stranger
I would
danger.
just throw it into the drain.
Yeah.
If it's someone
So-
I know, maybe lah. But if it's a total stranger, I would just throw it straight into the drain.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good idea. Okay, but Zixuan immediately think of alcohol because most of the time, you see colorless alcohol, right? In the science lab, okay, or because of the recent COVID, we all even have the alcohol spray, etc. They're all colorless, isn't it? Okay, but we cannot just assume something is pure water or something is pure alcohol.
And
Okay,
then they
how
go
do
text
you-
you, they'll get you dizzy very easily, so there might be a chance it's alcohol.
Well, if it's alcohol, you wouldn't be able to drink it also. You know why? Just bring it near to your nose, it will already choke you. The smell, right? The alcohol smell. Yeah. If you breathe in the alcohol vapor, you will get a very big headache. It's really like the kind of, freezing, brain freeze kind of feeling. Right? So my point is that this is something you will actually learn only later on. Maybe not even in Sec 2, okay, or Sec 1. But then if your teacher teach you, then you are lucky. What we can do is that whenever we want to test for some substances purity, okay, we can check the boiling point, okay, because if it's a liquid, right, in this case is a liquid, we will check the boiling point. If it's a solid, we will check the melting point.
But then it's not like you can like do this experiment on the spot. It takes some time.
If the person give it to you, you're interested, then you bring it away, lor. You bring it away, you can test it. Okay, so if a question is asked this way, okay, how do you determine whether a colorless liquid is pure water? Then you can explain like this. We can test its boiling point. Okay, take a sample of the liquid and boil it. When this liquid is boiling, we will use a thermometer to measure the temperature at which it boils. If it is 100 degrees Celsius, okay, then it must be pure water. Any temperature, okay, above or below, it is not pure water. Clear? Pure water can have only one boiling point. You see, a pure substance, right? It has a fixed melting and boiling point. If this liquid boils at 101 degrees Celsius, it's not pure water. Don't say, almost lah, just 1 degree difference, almost already. So assume it is. You cannot chin-chai, no such thing, Be very specific. It's not pure. Don't drink it. Clear? And interestingly, you brought up alcohol, right? So if it's alcohol, usually when we talk about alcohol, I assume that you're talking about alcohol that is edible. It's only ethanol, ethanol. Remember now that we can consume, okay? It's edible, it's consumable, okay? And the boiling point is actually 78 degrees Celsius. If you want to test whether a liquid is pure ethanol, you're going to carry out the boiling point test, right? Bring it to boil, okay? If it boils at 78 degrees Celsius, then it is pure ethanol. Okay, you notice my voice today not very strong because I'm not very well. Yesterday I was not well. I didn't carry out the lesson yesterday. So today my voice like a little bit going to lose my voice soon again. Okay, so you will find that my voice will faint a little bit as I speak. Okay, so if you cannot hear me, cannot understand, you let me know, okay? I'll repeat once more. Yeah, Enla? Okay, Zixuan, Lisha, as well as Yuan Jia. If you cannot hear me, let's say my voice fade away, I can repeat. Yeah, just let me
Then
know.
chemical that can like cancel out the smell of alcohol.
Is there any chemical that can cancel out? Usually when we want to drink alcohol, okay, you are not supposed to learn this because you are underage, you cannot drink, right? You know you cannot drink, so don't learn this.
Never
and do
planned
something.
on.
So, for example, alcoholic drinks, we don't drink 100% pure ethanol, okay? It's too strong. If you check, if your dad drinks or your mom drinks, ask them, what's the usual percentage of alcohol inside the alcoholic drink? Yeah. So if it's
Then why
going
the
to
Russian
be,
people can drink so much?
well, when you grow up, you understand why people can drink so much. Now I'm not going to tell you why.
I mean,
Okay,
Russians they drink a lot of vodka.
Vodka is high in terms of percentage. Okay, you can have 30%, 40%. If you go to China, what I heard is China can have even up to 50% alcohol. Yeah, it is too strong. It is very, very harmful to the liver. Okay, so let's not talk about alcohol anymore. Okay, can I go on? If you are copying notes, I hope you have copied this already because I have to go on with the slides and then there's no space. So I have to remove all this first. Okay, must remove this also. All right. So for matter, we learned matter the previous lesson also, isn't it? We classify them under pure substance or impure substance. Pure substance will have fixed melting boiling point. Okay, impure substance, no fixed melting boiling point. All right. And how come you're like on rocking chair? Are you okay?
I'm just rocking.
Yeah, okay, but that's how you learn, right? Okay, I
No,
understand some students.
I'm just a bit hyper today.
Hyper today. Okay, good. You might want to copy down somewhere in your textbook, in your notes. So when we classify them as pure substances, they are basically two types here that we learn for this lesson, elements and compounds. We'll be going more into it. Impure substances are actually mixtures. You heard of mixtures from your teachers? Many times you heard, right? Okay, you know what they mean? Right? Mixtures, let me give you an example. For example, sugar dissolved in water. Okay, this is actually known as sugar solution, and it is a mixture. Why is it a mixture? Because we can still get back sugar if we want. Okay, we can still get back water if we want. Okay.
What about pure water?
Can't hear you.
What about pure water?
No water. I'm just coming to it actually. Water is actually a compound. Okay, water has got this chemical formula H2O. Not the H2O you buy outside, you know, the canned drink or the packet drink is not the same,